welcome back. I hope you are doing well. We are about to start the portion where we figure out what we are going to be reading, what the topic's going to be. And if you want, as always, you guys can go ahead and skip to either the pick a pile portion or just to the pile that you know you're going to choose. Oh, I'm really feeling these cards, so I'm going to keep it on a roll. And yeah, let's see. Spirit guides, guardian angels. What is the topic? What are we going to be reading about today for the collective? Alright, that's good. Can I get a card or two? Gathering together. Okay, so I see gathering together on the bottom, and I also saw affluence. But let's see what we got here. Ooh, oppression and attention to detail. Okay, hold on. Oppression and attention to detail. Okay. Maybe what's been oppressing you? I mean, because I say what? The devil's in the details. So I feel like we're going to be looking more in between the lines of what's been oppressing you, collective. That, or almost like what's being oppressed in you. Like, what are you repressing about yourself? Because I almost get like self-oppression. I feel like those would both be good readings. But it does seem more clear to me, though. I think we're gonna do what's been oppressing you in general. Okay. So, okay, this is fun. I have this really beautiful deck, guys, and the only problem is, the only problem, maybe one of only two problems. Oh my gosh, hey, look how pretty that looks. They're gold foil, so like the light in person, absolutely gorgeous. This is gonna be tricky, so we're probably just gonna use it for the thumbnail and for the pick a card. Hold on, let me. Oof. Nine of Swords. Okay. I think I can deal with the lighting in one picture. I don't know, maybe that's a warning that this is all gonna give me lots of anxiety. But we will go onward, shall we not? Okay, first, since the cards have taken the liberty to mostly shuffle themselves, Oh my god, they are slippery. I've never used these before, guys. I bought them forever ago and I just had them sit in my box. So I don't like using cards until I cleanse them and pray over them. Oh, these I actually don't think I like. I don't like the way that they rub together. They're slippery, yes, but there's almost like a, oh my gosh, I don't know how to explain it except for like a weird nylon plastic. If you guys went to public school and they made you have like those agendas where you always had to write the teaks and stuff down every day, maybe you guys also had those type of agendas like I did. I'm just assuming we all had the same one. That weird plastic on the front, and it's like if you scratch it, oh my, I hate that. I hate that. It is like somebody is, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Oh hey, Wheel of Fortune though here. It's on the bottom, but you know, we can just turn that wheel around. Queen of Swords under it. Okay. Well, you know, we're just gonna see how it goes. We're gonna give it a go and see how it goes. Yeah. Okay, so pile 1. I really just want one card, and I feel like these are so slippery. We're gonna get multiple. What I might do is, if we get multiple cards, I might take one at random and put it aside for each of the piles, and then we'll still have the whatever else comes out and we'll go over it, but there will be like one card that's going to be the signifier. Okay, so for those who chose pile 1, spirit guides, guardian angels, can please help me connect to pile 1's energy. Can I please get a card or two to represent what is oppressing my pile 1s? Okay, pile 1. Thank you. Moving on to pile 2. Spirit guides, guardian angels. For those that chose pile 2, and I will choose pile 2. What is oppressing my pile 2s, please? I chose pile 2. Okay, thank you. For those that chose and will choose pile 3, spirit guides, guardian angels, can you please give me a card for what is oppressing my pile number 3s? What is oppressing my pile number 3s? Alright, and thank you. For pile number 4, spirit guides, guardian angels, can you please give me a card for what is oppressing my pile number 4s? Oppressing my pile number 4s. Thank you. Wow, actually we got exactly one card for everybody, so that was really nice. Alright. So now I'm gonna try and up the brightness, and it's either gonna backfire or it's gonna look kind of pretty. So let's see. Oh. No, look how pretty they are. Oh my gosh. Hold on, we gotta get all the piles pretty. Okay, I'll stop messing around. We might have to brighten it in editing. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to take a picture of these in like golden hour so you can really see them shine. Let's see these babies shine. Let's go ahead and get stones though. Also, hold on. That's better. Okay, let me grab one. Push that out of the way. Okay. Ooh, I saw 11:11 when I looked at the clock. Okay, red jasper for pile 1. Malachite for pile 2. Amethyst for pile 3. Blue Chauncey for pile 4. I'll give you guys a minute, or really probably like 30 seconds, to look over and decide which pile is speaking to you. The piles will be listed down below, and if you need more time, go ahead and just pause it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to pile 1. We are gonna get these out of the way. And like I said below, like I said before, timestamps are listed below. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Hi to everybody that chose pile 1. This is your pile, and we will be reading what is oppressing you. So, I'm gonna move the red jasper, and let's see what card you got. Queen of Pentacles. See, can you see that in the light? It's okay, all the other cards are really gonna pop if it turns out these are really too hard to see. Whoa, literally as I said too hard to see, my camera just like went out of focus. Okay. Hello. I'm not touching it, so interesting. Okay, this might be a problem. Okay, look, we're just gonna Is this why these cards are gonna give me anxiety? Okay. Right. Pile 1. So we have the Queen of Pentacles for what is oppressing you. Let's get some tarot and find out a little bit more. Oh, let's find out a little bit more. For pile 1, so you guys are angels, can you please connect me to those that chose and will choose pile 1, please? What is oppressing my pile 1s? Oh, Wheel of Fortune wanted to kind of come out too, and Ace of Pentacles. Is it just money that's oppressing you? But not lack of money, almost like an opportunity to get money or someone else having wealth. Is it like, ooh, are you almost dependent on somebody else to like provide a certain lifestyle for you? Or in this, like, could be parents, or it could be like literally you've been on a trajectory, you've been at school and you're good at it and you've chosen a major, and or you're on track, you've been with the job for a while, or you were offered an opportunity by someone to work at this job and you know it's going to pay really well and success is all but guaranteed, but it's not what you want. It like literally might just not be what you want, but you feel obligated to do it anyways. You feel obligated to step into this role, and you might not even care about money that much. Like, you know it's important, but you could almost maybe take it or leave it. Let's see, hold on. Queen of Pentacles again. Oh my god, guys, you guys got the Queen of Pentacles twice, like literally back to back. Yeah, I probably won't use these cards again. But it's fine, because now we can really see. Okay. Oh my gosh, Nine of Swords. It's funny because that's like what came out when all of those cards spilled. One card was flipped over and it was like tucked in my window, and I pulled it out and I looked at it. It was Nine of Swords. So this is giving you a lot of anxiety. Just gonna put a little stone on you. Okay. And Judgment. So, pile 1, I think a lot of you are feeling pretty judged right now in your circumstance. Like, if you don't take this, if you don't go about this job or this opportunity or this schooling, this pathway that you've basically been set up to go down, whether you initially chose it or not, it's almost like it's solidified around you. And I don't think you want that, really. Or at the very least, it's like giving you a lot of anxiety that it's solidifying around you. But it's almost like you feel like everybody's watching you with this eye and judging you, and it's crippling judgment. And it's like, I have to do this now. I have to. Like, I committed. Like, I can't back out now. Like, you feel so oppressed by this pathway or this career. It's like you can't get off. It's literally just like you can't get off and you want to. It's like somebody stopped the bus. Somebody stopped the ride, stop the train, stop the car, whatever. Just like let me off. Even if only just like catch your breath. Can you tell me more? So you guys got angels? Pile 1, please. So pressing my pile 1. I want to look at you. The Star card. A star card wanted to come out. Taking note. What is oppressing? It's almost like you have a different dream for yourself. You have a different vision for yourself. And you can feel it, but you like dare not let yourself get too carried away. It's almost like you have anxiety about letting yourself think too deeply on it. This energy is like making me feel like my chest is like I'm short of breath. Pile 1. This might give you lots of anxiety, and maybe that's why you're not like, you don't let yourself think about it too much. Because to think about what you really want is to kind of face how much you don't want what's happening to you to like continue happening. And if this feels like I'm like really out of control, almost like okay, sort of a warning, because I know what I'm gonna say is kind of sensitive, and if you're already getting anxiety, just like skip 10 seconds ahead or something, or maybe 30. Just play it safe. I repeat myself a lot. You're probably fine if you do. Okay, this feels like general anxiety, or like an anxiety attack, where I can't really pinpoint where the anxiety is coming from, but I can't get calm. It's like everything is triggering, and it's almost like drowning, or like everything is just overwhelming. It's starting to dissipate now that I've addressed it, but that felt like a general anxiety attack for a second. I don't know if some of you have been going through that, and I really don't want to trigger you. I really don't. So we are going to work through this bit by bit, okay? Bit by bit, and if we have to like, if you can't watch this, that's okay. And if you have to like watch it in increments, that's okay. However you have to do this, if you want to even do this, okay? We're gonna put your health first. Okay, pile 1. Okay, I'm gonna continue on now and see if we get a couple more cards. For those that chose inner, we'll choose pile 1. What is oppressing them? Spirit guides, guardian angels. Okay, so we have the Magician. And we have Ace of Cups too on the bottom. Yeah, so I feel like what's oppressing you has to do with what's being created right now with this Magician energy. And it's like, I think somebody else is sort of creating your path for you instead of you getting to be in this Magician energy. Or let me see, what is the energy going on with this Magician? Spirit guides, guardian angels. Who does this Magician energy belong to? Oof. Okay, I see the Fool popping out. King of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, this could be like a father figure. Wait, are these all in frame? Okay. For some of you, this could be a father figure. But... or it can just be like, just be a masculine energy. somebody who is very strategic, a tactician, we go by the book in this family, or somebody with like intellectual superiority, and it's intimidating. And I think that they're projecting their intelligence as a sort of like, it's not that, oh, I know best. This is the best. Everybody agrees. It's clearly what needs to be done, and pushing that onto you. So it's almost like you're not just disagreeing with them, you're disagreeing with reason. You're disagreeing with what everybody would say is the correct thing. And that only heightens this anxiety, because now you don't feel like you're just telling them that, you know, that you don't agree, or that you want something else. You feel like the minority, even though it's really like a one-on-one you feel like the minority. It's like your stance infinitely becomes much smaller because of the way this person's like carrying what's right and what's wrong, and just they're using that as influence to create and pave your future and what you should be doing, Padawan. And we're gonna exhale that energy just away for a second. Okay. I'm almost afraid to get more cards because this seems pretty direct. Actually, I kind of want to pull out my angel deck for you, pile one. Maybe in part because I feel like this person, especially with Queen of Pentacles so strongly here, your material world seems really, the people in charge of it seem very dictatorial. And so I want you to realize the access and pull you have in the spiritual realm that might not be as easily seen or thought of by you, Padawan. I want you to know the help you have, should you seek it, should you ask for it. Okay. This is my angel deck. I very much love them, and they've gotten me through quite a few tough energies. So you guys, guardian angels, for those that chose and will choose pile one. In regards to the situation that they feel oppressed in, so you guys, guardian angels, tell me please, what access do they have in the spiritual realm? What aid, if they ask for it? For my pile ones, if they ask. What is their goal? What is their goal? Wow. The devil came out. But I also want to point to the bottom of the deck. You guys might be seeing repeating twos. I see 3 pentacles. Hold on, let's see if it will. Focused. God hearing lamentations. Mental force protects against sorrows and illness. Okay, so with the devil, I don't know why I sat down. The severity of God, seduction and downfall, communicates with the dead, teaches the occult and magic. think we need a couple more. Because I don't think this is calling on the devil, guys. The devil is often, though, associated with occult and magic. And for some of you, you guys might be a little witchy. Should pile 1 ask for spiritual help? Oh Lord, who can they... What is available to them? What can they... What angels? What is available? 5 of Swords. God, the highest being. Desire to know. The acquisition of wisdom. Okay. And the Emperor. Like unto God, political authority gives safe travel and protects against conspiracies. Funny enough, King of Swords on the bottom. The exalted God. Victory grants victory and protection from lightning. So I feel like you would be protected from this person's wrath. Spiritually. This does seem like a bit of a tough pickle. Spiritually, I think the more you look into this, the more that it will be revealed to you how to make it work. For some of you, you might communicate with your ancestors. And some of you, you might be able to actually talk to a more distant relative in your family. This might be like a grandparent or someone else in the family that kind of has a similar path or personality to you that would understand you. It could literally be this person's parents. Interestingly enough. Let me see. Anything else for what is oppressing my pile 1? Spirit guides, guardian angels. We have the Emperor again on the bottom. Okay. Judgment! Wow, right under Judgment. The Fool. And the Moon. For some of you, this could be, like, what's oppressing you is having to do something again. Maybe this is like literally again and again and again. But having, like, maybe this wasn't for you in the past and you, oh my gosh, how blurry have these been for how long? There we go. For some of you, you walked away from this in the past and you did try to go down your own pathway, and unfortunately I don't think it worked out for you that well, because it looks like you may have had to come back, and now you really feel stuck because it feels like you don't have any ground to stand on. Like, it's not them just saying, oh, you might fail. It's them saying, like, you know this doesn't work, you can't do it. Just like look at the way this moon is crying. It's almost like you don't know. I feel like you're getting lost a little bit, actually. Like, as to who you really are anymore, Pile 1. Like, with the moon, I'm just thinking, like, in relation to your subconscious and what you wanted and where you see yourself going now, it's all starting to feel more distant, more like it's getting farther and farther away. For others of you, this really just is like the judgment of other people and going off and starting this new thing, taking this creative force and this right to decide what path you're going down and how you're going down it, with the Fool under the Magician, and not knowing what's going to come out of it. Not knowing when the path you were on, it's like somebody could always tell you what the next step was going to be, and the natural just like the natural order of things, and you don't know what the natural order of things is going to be with your path. Everything is so particular here, and for you, this careless abandon does feel scary and unknown, and like people are watching. We're gonna get you some paper messages now, Pile 1. Those that chose Pile 1 and or will choose Pile 1. What is suppressing my Pile 1s? Quite a lot. What is suppressing my Pile 1s, please? Okay. Your fears are being triggered. Seek to understand their roots and heal them. That sort of was where the reading started. Let me just open a couple more. Neutral. Tulpa. Interesting. Some of this then is like manifesting from your mind. Codependent. Now is the time. All my worries are melting away. Someone returns. You're afraid of healing. I learned I'm not here to challenge authority. I am the authority. Oh, I felt my soul move with that one. True intentions. Childlike wonder. Not a hypothetical. This is / was actually planned with intent. Pisces. They want a toxic / karmic partner, not you. You're obsessed with them. That's weird. These two are like intertwined, like folded into each other. So if this does have to deal with somebody returning, like romantically, which would be really interesting because not one cup card came out. So I don't necessarily believe it's romantic. This could be any sort of like friendship or connection with somebody, but you felt codependent on them. And you might not be obsessed with them in the like, oh my God, they're perfect. You might be obsessed with them in that you think about them constantly in regards to this decision, and it's like you almost think about their reaction and their pull more than what you want, more than the actual situation itself. It's like, but how would they react? And it's like so intertwined with this person. There definitely is some healing that has to be done in regards to this Power One. And it's going to have to, I think it's going to start first with separating how much power you give this person just in your mind alone. Like even before you address this person in the real material world, starting to see how when you give them power in your head, you tend to give them more power in real life, and they have no problem taking that power. They have no problem taking on that authority, and it creates a very bad codependent relationship and exchange here that's only heightening your anxiety and making you more and more afraid of addressing what needs to be healed and why it is that you're letting them have this power. You are definitely meant to be in charge of this decision. You are meant to have the authority over this Power One. I think it's part of your destiny. With true intentions and childlike wonder on the Fool. Because, you know, the Fool doesn't know where he's going in tarot. The Fool leaves everything behind, complete abandon. But he's one of the happiest cards in the deck. Because he knows that he's, first off, free of burden, free of worry, free of being tied to anything, really. And that definitely includes things that aren't him. He's taking literally just his soul. And this tiny, tiny little bag. But it's like the smallest preparation, but he goes on this long journey throughout the tarot, and that's what all the majors are, through these different phases, is this character evolvement. And that's part of the journey that we all have to endure and go down as part of our paths. Like, you're not really given a map and told, like, show up here at XYZ and then you're just going to gain these things. You kind of have to like have your soul broken up a little bit so that like you can grow new stuff within it. It's almost like breaking it apart, and then it like grows outwards, and it keeps doing that. For some of you, you've already kind of broken away from this, and you're like on your new path, and then like this person is coming back into your life, and you have a ton of anxiety. Like if this is a parent that's not checked in on you for a while, now they're coming in and they're like wanting to tell you everything right and wrong about what you've done, and almost trying to like push you back into a box with judgment, or dismiss your ideas. Like this is all hypothetical. You don't really want to go down this. You're not really serious about this. This has no grounding. This is too in the air. But stay with what you know works. It's almost like meeting that with no. This is actually planned with intent. This is something. This is the something I've chosen to follow and to be part of. This is my something. And just because you're happy about it and you have this childlike wonder doesn't make it any less valuable. You don't have to despise it or hate it. It doesn't have to feel like a chore for it to be good or like materially worth something. It can be both fun and exciting and turn into something great. It's not just careless play. Part 1. I'm gonna get you some charms. And then we're gonna do the dice. Got a little intense there. But let me see. For part 1, for those that chose and or will choose part 1, can we get some confirmations or clarifications? We'll do part 1. I have the letter O and a sick face. It's almost like this, he's trying to smile and it's making him sick. I feel like he can't pretend anymore, Pawan. Like you can't stay in this energy anymore, this anxiety anymore. Even if you wanted to like do what this person was saying, like I feel like you're going against your soul. What do we got? We have a Leo. We have the letter M. Okay, we do have the investigator on neutral and Tulpa and on devil. So I do think part of this devil energy is manifesting from your mind. Anything else for Tower 1? Okay, let me put this aside. This M again? No, it's F. Okay, we have F, M, X, H, M again, X again. The letter D. Ooh, some of you, this is to like become a doctor with MD. Yeah, to become a medical doctor. Especially because the D was lowercase, so I just read it as MD. And then we have the letter A. And all my worries are melting away. Literally, this guy looks like he's melting away. Like they're just gone. This anxiety, it like leads to this weird apathy of just it's like very out of body. We have the cool guy on Tulpa. Maybe this is somebody you think is really cool and has their shit together, and that's why you're keen on listening to them, but okay, and this one fell on the window, which is my High Priestess tile. So intuitively, I think you guys know. I think you guys know what I think you guys know that this path that they're wanting you to go down is just not for you. And ultimately, the joy or the money that they promise will accompany it isn't tangible for you in the same way that it was for them. Because I feel like it's taking bits of your soul. And I also think intuitively you know what you need to do, and you know the path that's meant for you. Even if you only know the next step, and that's it, just the next step, you know that you're meant to go down it. You're meant to explore it and see like where that leads. Let's get some dice for you. Okay, from my power ones. Those that chose right now, we'll choose power one. So we have Leo again, pretty close to the Leo here on Judgment. We have Scorpio twice, and with the moon. Okay, we have Pisces again. Pisces. Wow, so almost all of the zodiacs we got here are showing up again. But we do also have Gemini. So create childlike wonder, and this is working with your heart chakra. With fourth house, this is making me think of home, resources, and comfort. So I think you might have hidden resources available to you. Power one. And then we have release. And which one was this one? The Emperor. So some of you really do have to release this Emperor-like person in your life, or at least the authority you're giving them. You might be seeing lots of wands. And someone returns with a question mark. That's interesting. I don't know if this is like an additional person might return, or if this is just releasing the anxiety to always feel like somebody's going to return or pop up in your life and question your decisions, and having to learn how to release that. With Jupiter over here on neutral, Tulpa, and kind of close to the Queen of Pentacles, I think the more that you release the authority and the worries in your mind that are kind of manifesting into the real world, the more abundance is going to come to you. It's almost like when you release this negative energy, this positive energy kind of comes in and takes its place with Jupiter, because Jupiter is giving. Jupiter is abundance. Jupiter is gifts and presents and luck. Yeah, Pawan, you have a lot more, I think, on your side than you realize, and in favor of what it is that you really want to go after and do and be. But this is definitely some heavy energy that you have to like break through and break away from. So I'm gonna leave it there, pile one. That was a lot. And if you guys want, I would love for you to let me know if this resonated below in the comments. Yeah. So thank you guys. Thank you for staying around, and I really hope that this resonated and it helped in some way. And if you want to, I would love it if you would like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. You guys know that. Every YouTuber says it. It's part of the package. But I'm definitely deeply grateful for all of the support and the love and the views from you guys. This is very much a mutual exchange. I enjoy doing this, so thank you. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. So you guys take care of yourself. Bye. Hi to everybody that chose pile 2, Malachite. Let's see what card you guys got. Knight of Cups. Interesting. Okay. These cards are kind of irritating me. I might put it off to the side because the camera has a hard time with it focusing. But they're so pretty. It's okay. Yeah. Oh, it's starting. Okay, so I'm I'm just gonna move it off over here. Knight of Cups, though. Okay. So, let's see. Pile 2. Does this have to do with love? Okay, pile 2. Pile 2. Let's get some cards to see what this Knight of Cups has to do with what is oppressing you. Spirit guides, guardian angels, can you please tap me into pile 2's energy? What is oppressing my pile 2's, please? Spirit guides? What is oppressing? Please. 8 of Wands. Twos. And 3 of Swords. Oof. And Page of Wands. Okay, this could be communication with somebody, pile 2. And it has you like a little bit trapped. I don't know if this is somebody that's broken your heart in the past, but there seems to be like this communication of betrayal. And now it's almost like they're popping up again as if nothing happened, or to like investigate how you're doing. That, or you popped in to investigate and you're like, oh hey, yeah, like checking in on my crush, but then they crushed you. We have a Hermit on the bottom. So this definitely could be somebody disturbing your peace after heartbreak and then almost like re-triggering that trauma though. So, whoa, okay, hold on, don't all come out just yet. I'll take note of you though. 6 of Wands, okay. Pile 2, what is oppressing my pile 2s? What is oppressing my pile 2s? Seven of Swords. And the 7 of Swords, you can't tell, but my Knight of Cups I pushed off over here, and the 7 of Swords landed on it. So I wonder if like what's oppressing you is, ooh, and we have the Hierophant on the bottom. You might want to commit to somebody that's afraid of commitment and is like in and out, and they're sort of keeping you on the line. On pile number 2, Spirit guides, guardian angels. See, 2 of Cups is wanting to come out. I'm just gonna look at it with 5 of Cups behind it and 8 of Cups. Oof. And then I see the High Priestess and the Emperor, or the Empress, sorry. I just feel like this person wasn't satisfied about something in this connection, and whether this had to do with you or the fact that like they themselves are just unsatisfied in general with where they are at life, left you unsatisfied, and then it's like you had to walk away from their in and out energy, and then it's almost like they want to pop up like they've healed, but I don't think they seem any different to you. You've really had to learn like discernment in this, and how to be stable without them. How to be stable without them and in your own energy. For pile 2, Spirit guides, guardian angels, what is oppressing them? Pile, or sorry, Spirit Guides, your angels, can you tell me more about this Three of Swords, please? Ooh, tell me more about this. Hold on, this is gonna bother me. Please tell me more about this. Who is the other person involved in this Three of Swords energy? What was their role outside of my pile twos? A Knight of Cups, again, that's what we started with for who this person was. So this is definitely coming from the same person. That's crazy. This happened in pile 1 as well. These cards are definitely coming through strong today. And then we have Ace of Cups on the bottom. So this is definitely somebody, and I feel like they offered their cup to you, pile 2. It's just I don't know if it was a real offering. Like, maybe they had good intentions. It's just I don't think that they were able to follow through or really be there for you. What happened with this Knight of Cups and this Three of Swords? Okay, hold on. Ten of Pentacles and Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh no. Ew. Sorry. Did like somebody's mom not approve of you? And then Five of Pentacles. Would you even know if this was like the reason? Or maybe this person just has like mom issues. Like, is part of the reason that they can't commit is like they have intimacy issues and perhaps a bad relationship with their mom. I don't know if that they would know this. Like, I don't know if that they're actually aware of that or that that could play a role in it. And I would be really careful. I wouldn't just up and be like, hey, I know you want me and that the real issue is your mom, because I don't see that going over very well. So what, this person just got you in this weird limbo? So what are they trying to do right now, like in relation to you? Ace of Swords, I see you. I see you. Queen of Cups. And Knight of Swords. So they're trying to convey some messages of love to you. Or they're trying to show up in a loving energy. I think they want to fill your cup, pile 2. I think they're communicating that they want to fill your cup. It's like they want to be there for you. They want to help you heal, but like, do they know what that looks like? Like, are there, like, they might have good intentions, but like, are they actually going to though? Are they actually going to? regardless of intention, like, how's that gonna play out? That's the Fool, 4 of Wands, and the Star, and 10 of Cups. Y'all, I hate giving people false hope, but that's a pretty good outcome. That's like, hold on, I want them to fall out. Okay, 10 of Wands is what fell out, but it did kind of come out in reverse, so this is going to be a burden. This is going to, but hopefully a release of a burden. So this feels like an uphill battle. This feels like something that's been going on for a while. Let's see if I can we fit them all? No, we're just gonna go back to what we were doing. Oops. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is just, I think this person has good intentions. I do. But regardless of their intentions, it's not going to make this less hard. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. That is your decision. Completely up to you if you continue on with this. But, I do think probably at multiple points, you're going to feel like you're at your breaking point with this. And it's going to feel not just overwhelming, but like you're well out of your depth on this one with handling this person, this situation. Can I get advice? Like, how should you want it? You don't have to take it. For pile 2 in regards to this, for their highest good, for their happiness. Whoa, that took no time to come out. Hangman on the bottom. The Magician. It is absolutely your decision. It is absolutely your decision. The only advice I have for you is to really think it through. And not just think about it in like terms of what you want to happen and your wish fulfillment. Think it all the way through to the point where it's uncomfortable. The parts that you know you don't want to look at and you really hope aren't a possibility, but you have to take them into consideration, and you really have to think it all the way from beginning to end. And then you need to be the one to decide and not let this person kind of dictate if it's like you have to make your, when this person shows up, if they show up again, and I think they will, with the Knight of Swords and Queen of Cups, I think that's going to be a good opportunity to really be in that to have honest communication about what it is that you want to manifest with this person, what you want to create with this person. But in order to do that, in order to really take advantage of this opportunity when it presents itself, to have a good foundation, you do have to know what it is that you really want with them. And I don't see this like emotionally charged. I see this as really empowering for you. And that empowerment is it's only going to come from you having thought this all the way through, because that means you've released the expectations of it going one way or another, because you already know that it's either going to work for you or it's not. And so it's sort of a win-win outcome, because either this situation will work with you and towards what it is that's good and healthy for you and this person, or it will effectively allow you to release it and go for what is good for you. But definitely, to overcome this oppressive energy, you will have to take the lead in some way, pile 2. And that's not to be forceful, right? Like, you almost take the lead in this situation by taking lead of yourself first, taking lead of your energy. Start showing up in exactly how you want this person to see you. Because the more that they're coming towards you with like this Queen of Cups and Knight of Swords, the more intention they have to come towards you is awesome. It means like they're giving more attention towards you in general, like in their head, because they're thinking about, how am I going to approach this person? Well, who is this person? What would be the best way to approach them? And when they ask, who is this person? It should be clear to them. They're going to see you in this really powerful magician energy. And it's because they're seeking to evaluate you in their mind, because they have to know how to move forward. So they have to evaluate you. And in this evaluation, they're going to see you in your genuine, empowered energy, which is great. That's a great like impression to go off of. But instead of just like you're codependent on whenever they come in or whenever they leave, and oh, they're willing to just like kind of, you know, bend or whatever. It's just seeing how you operate individually and on your own that's going to be so inspiring to them and powerful. It's only going to benefit you further down the road, regardless of what happens. So let's get a couple of messages for you guys, some paper messages, confirmations, clarifications for pile 2. Okay. A formidable team. This is, I like this. Okay. Stop judging yourself. Breathe. Smile. Oh, wow. I didn't even know this one was in here. I want to try long distance with you, but I'm afraid. Fight, flight, or freeze response. Okay. I am leaning on what matters to me. You're being tracked. Not the right person. This was on 3 of Swords. The energy of lack. There's I believe in myself deeply. And then heal your shadow. Okay, so I'm also getting the energy then, for some of you, either you or this person didn't think that you guys were right for one another. They might have actually thought like you weren't the right person for them, maybe because of circumstances, like if they have to move away or something like that. They're like, I just don't think that this is going to work out, or just in general, they didn't think you were the right person, and it's almost like they're having a shift. And they're like, maybe actually I miscalculated or misread this person, especially as they see you in this magician energy, because they might have judged your character by how you were responding to them in the past, which might have been something that you had to heal, like your shadow in regards to like the way that you responded to this person. And now that they're seeing you in a more healed energy, it's kind of changing their perspective of you. Definitely leaning on what matters to you instead of leaning on this person or what their decision is going to be part of this Magician energy, and is going to impact how they see you. Especially if they have a pretty high opinion of themselves, because if you show up in the powerful energy of the Magician, easily I could see them thinking like, wow, we're like a power couple, like we're a pretty formidable team, even if it's long distance, like I think we can do it. Let's get some charms for you, pile 2. Spirit guides, guardian angels, for those that chose and or will choose pile 2. Can I get some charms? Clarifications, confirmations, initials, zodiacs. Oh, okay. Hold on. We have the letter A, happy face. We have the letter S on not the right person, breach of free will. Maybe somebody was trying to keep tabs on you in the past, and I don't know if it's related to this person. But we have the pineapple. No, sorry, Saishi. On this communication, I do think it has to do with like romantic energy, and I don't know if it was like they felt lack in the past in regards to this or in regards to somebody else. Maybe they talked about my cat scratching their like little scratcher thing. Maybe they talked to you actually about like an ex that didn't work out, or somebody that didn't work out, and you kind of just deal with it. I mean, you never have to just deal with it, but like I think for this person maybe you did. And especially with not the right person, maybe you talked them through like a breakup or something. With Black Horse though, I think they are reconstructing their subconscious into healthier. No, Saishi, I'm sorry, baby. They're reconstructing the way that they see things and how they're approaching you, how they see you guys. We have the letter A again. That could be you, that could be this person, that could be this, I don't know, this other person, that like an ex, whatever. Happy pineapple. And we have 6, which is my tile for the lovers. We also have 2. You guys might be seeing 2s. It landed on Knight of Cups. Maybe you had 2 suitors, or this is the second time this person's kind of come around, but mostly I think of the High Priestess with 2. And so intuitive, I almost wonder too, like if you guys intuitively know when this person's like gonna come back in your life. It's like you start thinking about them and then they text you, or they check up on you, or like start watching your social media again. It's almost like you sense their energy. Let's get some dice for you. Pile 2, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Those that chose, and we'll choose pile 2. All right, we have Leo. Hello, Leo. And solar plexus for heal your shadow. So definitely like the way you or this person is showing up. Virgo. Sagittarius on formidable team, and Akashic. So something about this is very spiritual. Something like, shoot. I feel like you guys are connected, not just spiritually, and there might be something sort of intertwined energetically between the two of you, where I do think you guys kind of sense each other's energy. They either sense your energy or you sense theirs, or both. Especially like what I was just saying, where it's like you start thinking about them and they just like randomly pop up in your mind, and then they just start in the material world like trying to contact you, or something happens, like you're like, wow, I wonder if this person got that job, or if they're doing all right, and then like they'll post about that thing that you were wondering. I don't know. We have 5th house, which is really playful energy. It's joyful. It's like, it has to do with children as well, and gambling, like taking risk, you know. It's more carefree. It's also Leo. On the Queen of Swords, we have mindset. It's also believe in myself deeply. So I feel like this person didn't really believe in themselves that much before. Maybe they didn't believe that they could be that person for you, or believe that this could really work out. But now we have try, and so I think they're more willing and open to trying, or they're wanting to. We also have Scorpio over here with us. Okay, and we have like the working on it. This is my love languages dice. So technically this is the love language of acts of service. Oh, and you got it twice. Maybe both of you like to do like little things for each other. But I also think what's being worked on is communication and showing up in love. Like, because earlier I asked like how they were going to try and like contact you, their intention with you, and we had Queen of Cups and Knight of Swords, and then on both of those we have the dice that show working on it, like acts of service. So I think probably through an act of service they're going to try and show you that they care about you and communicate with you in that way. Let's see, we also have we have Capricorn. On the Magician we have Mars, which has to do with action, ambition. Definitely, I think, yeah, taking action on your end is key here. Pile 2. I think that's everything. Yes. Okay, pile 2. Please let me know if this resonated in the comments. And yeah, if you would like to help the channel grow, definitely think about liking the video, sending it to somebody that you think would enjoy it, and subscribing if you're not already subscribed. We are starting to grow. It's really, really exciting. And yeah, I really enjoy reading for you guys today. I hope all is well and continues to go well for you guys. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hi to everybody that chose pile 3 Amethyst. We are going to see what is oppressing you, pile 3. Okay. What card did you guys... Ooh, 2 of Swords. So I'm guessing maybe indecision. What is my cat getting into? Okay. So I will probably have to put this card off to the side, guys, just because my camera has a really hard time focusing with the way that this reflects the light. So we will keep in mind 2 of Swords here. Yeah, look, it's already like on blurry. There we go. All right, let's get a couple cards for you, pile 3. Let's dive into this. Excuse me. Actually, before I get started, I actually want to light some incense. Okay, pile 3. Let's get some cards and see what is oppressing you. What is Spirit Guides, your angels, can you please connect me to those that chose and your will choose? Pile 3. Can we please get some cards as to what is oppressing my pile 3s? Ooh, Tower on the bottom. Page of Pentacles in reverse. 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Yeah. And 7 of Cups. Okay. Pile 3. You feel like you definitely don't have enough information on whatever this is. Are we focused? Here we are. Yeah. You don't feel like you have enough information. And to further it, I don't know if this is like you don't have the right people in your friend group to go to about this, or if they're also just as confused as you, or some part of this requires you from removing or leaving a friend group. But there's definitely this energy that's keeping you stuck. Pile 3, that's like you're daydreaming about what could be and almost oppressing yourself a little bit. Because it's like you could make a decision, but at the same time you're almost thinking, yeah, but like what if I make this decision, I'm cutting myself off from all of these other like options. And what if, almost relying on like the universe to send the right person or situation that's finally going to see the potential in the situation or in you and make that decision for you and open the door for you. It's like, oh, if only they could see how talented I was, or man, if they only knew, I'm sure that they would give me this job, or they would give me these accolades, or I would be able to be put in this position if I had the funds, or if I had the equipment, if I had the right people or networking, then everything else would just fall into place. Let's get a couple more for you, pile 3. What is oppressing pile 3? 3 of Swords. Okay. And that fell on the 3 of Cups in reverse. So there definitely could have been a fallout with your friends here. What does it have to do with Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant? That's kind of weird. For some of you, I almost get like part of the fallout between you and your friends is that you were really committed to analyzing this and to working through something. And did they just get like impatient? It's almost like you're religiously analytical. Eight of Cups. Wait, did you have to walk away? Or was it them? Who? Okay, you walked away. For a lot of you, this was you leaving a friend group. I almost wonder, like, if there was somebody in your friend group that you liked pile 3 and it just didn't, something about it wasn't right. And you really tried to figure it out and think about it, would fix it, and ultimately you had to walk away from it. So then are you still in the energy of thinking like it didn't work out because you didn't have enough information about this person or the situation, and you're still waiting like for something to come in for it to be enough information that you can fix it? Almost wanting to know like how to make a happy ever after out of a heartbreak. Can I get more cards on what this has to do with at its core? We have the Star on the bottom, so wish fulfillment, definitely, and the High Priestess. So what this has to do with at its core is your intuition. You acting on what you know is right instead of trying to rationalize this. For those of you that this isn't romantic, what is oppressing you is this indecisive energy that you've been stuck in. You really want to make the right decision. Like you want to choose your wish fulfillment, your happiness. But you have to go with your gut. And I think you want to, but you're just like denying yourself of it. You intuitively know which way to go, but then you second guess yourself so much that you kind of like let fear overshadow your intuition on this. And then in order to battle that fear, in order to combat it, you go into analytical mode. And then you try to rationalize out everything, and you really you need confirmation after confirmation after confirmation that your intuition is right, but you really just have to follow it. Oof, and 10 of Cups on the bottom. These are good cards. Empress and Knight of Wands. Only take this if it resonates. For some of you, this might involve a baby. Or deciding like if you want to go down that path of being a mom, being a mother. Or like intuitively knowing that this person, if you don't, who maybe you don't feel. Okay, look, for some of you, if you're not sure about this person long term and you're like really into them, I think you need to ask yourself, would you want to have their child? And would they make a good father or mother? Especially if like that's what you want. And maybe this person doesn't want kids and you have to make that decision of like, but I do. But that's just a side note. But I mean, especially though with 10 of Cups on the bottom, like, does this person want a family? Do they want a future the same way that you do in regards to showing up how you think a partner should show up, showing up how you think a parent to your child should show up? And like, do you guys agree on those morals and how you're going to spend a life together? Intuitively, I think you know the answer with the High Priestess. And you might be trying to analyze this person and force them into what you want them to choose. Like, trying to rationalize that they want the same things as you. I don't know, maybe some of you, like your friends, got tired of hearing about it. And they're tired of how committed you are to, like, giving this person giving them like so much grace that it's almost become a falsehood of their true intentions, or like what their real representation of, or what they're really like communicating to you. I feel like you guys are gonna get so mad at me. Let's do some paper messages for you. Pile 3. For those that chose and will choose pile 3, can we get confirmations and clarifications? Confirmations, clarifications. Okay. Fill. Okay. You know, first let me make sure we are still focused. Okay. And in a frame. Okay, taker and giver dynamic. Fight, flight, or freeze response. Not the right person. Not you. Both of you are protected. Ooh, I just got another message. If this person got somebody else pregnant, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. I think they're protected, and I think it's just not your person. Black sheep. And I mean, recently they got somebody pregnant. If this is like they got someone pregnant 10 years ago and it didn't work out, like, that's different. Excuse me. Arranged marriage, yeah. If they did get someone pregnant, they might, it's probably already a done deal. You're not punished for your anger, but by your anger. Knight of Cups. You are advised to share this. Oh, you are not advised to share this message. Please don't share this video to this person if you're, especially if you're mad at them, and be like, please, look, I know lots of YouTubers are like, oh yeah, share this video. Please don't. I don't think it's, I think this will only create more chaos for you. And I do care about you, viewer. Unknown. Clear your energy. A formidable team. That was on Six of Swords, which, yeah, Six of Swords, which is walking away from something that didn't work. And you don't necessarily know what you're going towards. Usually Six of Swords is, they're on the boat, right? And, this may bring in somebody else or other people that are supportive towards you and creating a formidable team in the future. I don't know. Being used. Okay, so under arranged marriage and being used in the Hierophant. And God forbid, I don't want you guys to be the one that this person's carelessly like in and out, gets you pregnant. Because I did ask, like, can you see this person as being like the parent of your child, and then like you getting used. I just don't want you guys to get used in a situation, especially with this taker and giver dynamic. Leo. Release your fear and, oh, yeah, release your fear and control. You are blessed. That was on Knight of Pentacles, like this trying to figure out energy. This deciphering, decoding. It's really just release that. You intuitively know how to best act. And that might not be like a grand gesture of sorts. It might be intuitively taking just the next step, whether that's taking a beat to like step away from this and process it more, or yeah, just really getting like slowly like releasing this person, whatever this is intuitively. It's following that. This does seem like a pretty tricky, messy situation, pile 3. And it's definitely more intricate and complex than I can really know or advise you on, because this is multiple people watching this. Which is, no matter how much information I give, like at the end of the day, you intuitively know better than I do, better than anyone else. We're gonna get some charms for you. With Black Sheep, both of you might have had this mentality of like not fitting in, and or maybe just one of you, and the other kind of made the other feel like they did fit in, and that was a little bit intoxicating, and it sort of mimicked compatibility, like, oh, they just get me, they just accept me, but it doesn't, I don't think it was entirely healthy, or maybe it was healing in the beginning, but then it kind of turned into something else, with taker and giver dynamic. Like, if both of you have this mentality and it's stronger for you, you might have been willing to give this person a lot more than they deserved just because you felt like they understood you or they got you more, and you didn't want to lose that one person that like kind of got you. And so you allowed for other messy behavior on their end because you didn't want to lose them. But I think you know it's not fair to you. Okay, charms. For those that chose pile 3. Wow. Okay. Arranged marriage, don't forget. This person might have just also already told you like they're committed to somebody else. And you think that you can like change their mind, and it's like, don't forget that this is actually a big factor and it's not going to change. We have anger, the angry face. Can you go straight? Okay. We have the letter V. Ophiuchus. It could be a Sagittarius or Scorpio. You can look up the dates for Ophiuchus if you want. So the 13th zodiac. Why did I just do quotes with 3? I guess because 13. The 13th zodiac, even though they're not like in order on the 13th because they come in between, but whatever. Legendary. And that was like on 3 of Swords. So whatever this hurt was, sort of a big deal. Could have been one of the biggest heartbreaks that you've actually had to endure. And that or somebody is like allergic to dairy. But no, I feel like this was sort of a big deal. And it kind of gives me like trauma bonding vibes. For pile 3. Ah, I fell off the table. For pile 3. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Let me see what fell. It's the letter X. Okay, as above, so below. I'm seeing the Hierophant right here. And it's interesting, the arrows are pointing like this way. Well, actually it's this way. With arranged marriage and black sheep and not you, Leo. Ooh, so I guess this arranged marriage, I don't think it's with you. Leo, shaman. This could be, if you're a Leo, maybe something about your energy is really healing, or maybe you were helping kind of to heal a Leo. And you thought like them seeing you as this healing person or being able to heal them would develop into love, like an unconditional romantic type of love. I don't know that it did. 3 of Swords, we have the heartbroken emoji. Yeah, I do think this heartbreak was stuff of legend. Okay, here we are. Could be a Gemini. We have the letter H and the letter G. I think I know which one this is. I feel like this is the love triangle. Yep. Yeah, I think there was a third party involved here with this heartbreak. We have the letter M. And we have the happy face over here and the letter A. I'm so sorry, pile 3. Like, this is really rough energy. And I feel like this is what's kind of oppressed you or kept you feeling like you can't move forward, is wanting to be with someone and getting mixed signals with somebody and then almost watching them be with somebody else and trying to figure out like if they're going to come back to you and leave this person, or finally realize that they feel about you the way that you feel about them. And especially with like the Seven of Cups, it's just like waiting for things to change and present themselves in the way that you really hope that they would. And it's almost like the longer you stay there waiting and hoping, the more heartbreak you're enduring. The more you're witnessing like the worst case scenario. And I think like it's taking a toll on you. Especially like with this, you're not punished for your anger, but by your anger. It's like holding on to all of these feelings, these heavy, heavy feelings, and then trying to rationalize them away so that you stay longer. And it just like keeps you it just keeps you like enslaved to them, enslaved to the anger, enslaved to like watching this person not be the person that you wanted them to be. We're gonna get some dice for my pile threes. My sweet, lovely pile threes. Spirit guides, guardian angels, confirmations. Okay, so we have, first off, we have South Node, which talks about karma, and in general, you want to break away and move away from your South Node and towards your North Node. So something about this does seem pretty karmic. Pile 3. This is, yeah, it's something you've already done. You've already worked through this, either in your life or past life, and it's not for your highest good. And I mean, to get the South Node also on 8 of Cups, where she's literally walking away from something that doesn't serve her anymore, it definitely is a confirmation. We do have Virgo here twice. I'm seeing Capricorn. 4th house. And don't forget, no. Arranged marriage, by the way, also, like, on top of the Hierophant and 4th house, like, I feel like this is an arranged marriage, either by family or because of families being created, or, but it has to do with a sense of safety. Try not to share this message is what I get. Especially because I think if you were to, you'd be communicating out of anger. And there's definitely a need to release that. Pile 3. And that doesn't mean that it's like what's happening is fair or just. And you should just forget about it. You should just release it. Like, that's just the way things are. Like, I get it. Like, that's shit. But you're a better person than this. And you know it. I don't know if you know the extent of it, but you are a better person than this. And you're really going to start seeing and learning just how much of a better person you are than this person that you've kind of limited yourself to be in this situation. Like, I don't think these are the best parts of you anymore. I think this is kind of bringing out too many triggers and trauma for you. I don't want to say it's bringing out the worst in you, but it's oppressing the good nature within you. It's oppressing your heart. and just inherently, I think, who you are. Aquarius. You guys might be seeing ones a lot. The sacral energy. I definitely think there's something being created here that's outside of you. It's like being created around you. Oh, we have Aquarius twice. So we have Virgo twice and Aquarius twice. And we have Capricorn. And then obviously we have Leo down here. And Gemini over here. We also have 5th house on Knight of Pentacles. Release your fear and control. You are blessed. Maybe on some level, like, you did kind of enjoy analyzing the situation and trying to figure out, like, if it could work. And then it just kind of got into, like, a bad habit for you, Pile 3. And it became a little obsessive. And now you have to try and do something fun that's not this. And you have to remind yourself, like, break away from this and almost, like, redirect that energy towards something else. Yeah, I definitely think sharing this message or getting angry at somebody, it's not going to work out in your favor. And I don't want this to be any harder than it needs to be for you, Pile 3, because this sucks. This sucks. Before we leave, because I want to end on a good note, I think we're going to do a let go card, but then we're also going to do making magic. I really should use my secret garden deck one of these days, but I'm always drawn to these more. Okay, so Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels for Pile 3. Let go. Highest good. Should Pile 3 let go? Okay. On the bottom we have, don't push or grasp for what you want. Let life come to you and flow through you. That's really nice because we have flow here. Can you see it? Okay. Yeah, you're definitely not going to have to convince anybody that's meant to be with you to be with you. Yeah. They're gonna be overjoyed to be with you, Pile 3. They're gonna choose you easily every time. Pile 3. What message do you have for Pile 3? Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels for the eyes. Good. Okay. Water. Okay, let's see. Work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. So that is the message Spirit has for you. I think that would be really healing. I mean, especially because we read cups usually and tarot as love, and working with water might help clear that energy out for you a little bit more, pile 3. That is what I have for you guys. I really hope this helped. I know it was a lot, and I thank you for sticking through it. Sticking with me, guys. Let me know if you got something out of this. You don't have to. I never want to pry, okay? But if you want to leave me a comment and tell me if it resonated, it helps me as a reader, and it helps the channel in general for the engagement. So too does liking the video and subscribing if you guys want to get notified or get future videos. But despite this message, I did enjoy connecting to your energy and reading for you, pile 3. And I hope to do it again. But until then, you guys have a great night, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 4. How are you guys? You chose blue Chauncey. Let's see what card you guys got. Ooh, Justice. Ooh, wait. What's oppressing you, Justice? That's not great. Let's see if you can kind of, ooh. Okay. I will have to put the card out of frame just because my camera has a really hard time focusing otherwise. So Justice, okay. Pile 4. Let's get some tarot. What is oppressing my pile 4s? Spirit guides, guardian angels. Please connect me to those that chose and or will choose pile 4. Okay. Thank you. And what is oppressing my pile 4? Spirit guides, guardian angels. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Can I get some more? Kind of seeing where this is going. Pile 4. You are not being given something that you're owed, pile 4. What of Cups? What's that? What are you not being given? We have 10 of Wands. Okay. Pile 4. You're stuck. Okay. You've been stuck in this situation that you're very unhappy with. This is unfulfilling and it's tiring. This is a lot of work. I don't know if this is work related, but it's exhausting. This is a big burden. Like literally you're at your breaking point. You're not happy. You're dissatisfied. Like nothing about this is like what you wanted, but you're doing it. You're doing the work and you've not been compensated properly. You're not being compensated. Pile 4. Is this work related? What is this related to? Okay, 5 of Swords. Okay, this is really combative energy. Okay, the Magician. And 6 of Swords. High Priestess on the bottom. I think it were up to you, you would have already walked away from this, pile 4. But you're just like soldiering on. You're enduring this because of something you've been promised. And we have the devil on the bottom. Not only is there like this external combativeness between you and the party involved, there's like an internal combativeness between you just wanting to walk away and versus like just trying to endure it a little bit longer in hopes that like it will right itself and you will be given what you were promised. Wow, you guys are a trooper. What is it you're owed? What is pile 4 owed? What were they promised? Eight of Wands and 3 of Pentacles. For some of you, it was a collaboration. Like you were promised to be part of a team, to be part of a project, to be part of something. Like you were going to be able to work on something. I'm guessing it's something that you wanted to work on. This could have been like a personal project. I don't know if this is like a boss that's giving you a lot of menial tasks and stuff that you don't want to do, and implying that like, oh, okay, well, we're going to promote you, or you're going to like get to level up essentially. Like you're going to get to be like maybe this person, and you're going to have other people under you in some regards, or, you know, like you're going to get a little extra than what you've been getting, but you haven't gotten it yet. Tell me more. Okay. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Okay, 7 of Cups and Ace of Swords. They are almost keeping you in this energy. Like at any point, they're going to come in and they're going to right their wrong. Like this Ace of Swords, it's going to, you're going to get that clarity from them. But like, are they going to though? Serious? Like anytime soon? Whoa. Okay. Oh, I do see Ace of Wands. So there's a possibility that they will be presenting a project to you, or getting inspired, or inspiring you in some way. I mean, we have Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, so perhaps this is just delayed justice. I feel like you're pretty angry though. Like you're kind of ready to just leave. Maybe go after something else that would be more lucrative, or could be more lucrative. Three of Wands in reverse, and that like fell on 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're waiting for your ship to come in. It's just not coming in. Frustrating. And 3 of Swords. Yeah, so this might not even just be now frustrating. It's to the point where this is like actually affecting you. She doesn't have it, like, but just in case. Like this is emotionally affecting you, and could be affecting you on a deeper level, like your stability, and some part of this feels like a betrayal. Like this delayed justice feels like a betrayal. And I don't think you would have guessed that they would have played you like this or done this to you. I don't think that like you could have anticipated them. I mean, because on some level, I feel like it feels like you've been used. Like they're just really getting way too much out of you. Way more than they like initially I don't know if they directly like said it or just like insinuated it. But definitely more than they initially led you to believe. Let's use... I'm going to use the Modern Witch Tarot deck. I want to see what the strongest energies are in this situation for you. For my Power Force. 5 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. I think you're ready to give up on this. I think you've given up hope. It just does not feel like they're going to come through. Like they're going to communicate. It almost feels like this... It's starting to feel like this is just never going to happen. Knight of Swords. Strongest energies in this situation. And 8 of Wands again. Yeah. The strongest energy in this whole situation is a lack of communication. A lack of resources. But it's like you've been left out in the cold by someone. Whether this is like a specific person or a group or a company, like you've been left out, and unfairly so. Like you didn't deserve this. You've been doing so much hard work, more than you should have, to the breaking point, soldiering on, continuing, hoping, showing up, and really like doing the work. And still you've not been compensated, nowhere near what you should be, if at all, honestly, Power 4. Like you're fed up with this, but it's more than just angry. Like you needed this, you needed these resources, you needed them to come through, and they didn't. And some part of like that's just like a betrayal. If the Hierophant comes out, I feel like maybe it feels like a spiritual betrayal too. So, what kind of betrayal is this? They feel. Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. No, I think it's a betrayal. Communication-wise, yes, and how fast this should have happened, but also by like a gatekeeper. Like somebody's just not letting you through a gate. It's like a glass ceiling, or it's just like a roadblock. They're not letting you pass, and it doesn't matter that you keep working and showing them and doing the right thing, and they keep alluding to it becoming easier, or that they're going to provide the resources that you're asking, or not to worry about it, like it's all going to be taken care of, and it's not being taken care of. And not only that, like they're leaving you out in the cold. Like this is infuriating. This is all talk and no action on their part, despite that you being like 2000% action, just like showing up well beyond what full capacity should be for you in this regard. Overextending yourself. Okay. Let's get some messages for you, pile 3 or pile 4, sorry. Pile 4. Confirmation, clarification for what is oppressing my pile 4s. What is oppressing my pile? Okay. Scoot, 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 scoot. Follow the star on Ace of Swords. A happy partnership is affectionate on 3 of Swords. I let my mind unfold. I am worthy of love and joy. Gossip. Devotion. Flirt. Someone you're unaware of on 5 of Cups. Wands. Jumped. In person. Heal your shadow. Leo. Again. Uncertain of the next best step. Bad advice coming in from a family member or a friend. Okay. I wonder if that's a Leo. I do think you were really devoted to this, whether it was a sense of loyalty or this was just part of your heart's desire, like whatever this project was supposed to be or the thing that you were working towards. With a happy partnership is affectionate on a 3 of Swords. This feels very one-sided. Almost like somebody's just stonewalled you or cut you off or just not like meeting you in the way that they originally alluded to, sorry. Maybe they did allure you, I don't know. With gossip and flirt. I feel like something about this was just either indirect or I don't know, maybe there was some gossip about you. I definitely think though, okay, so part of like what's oppressing you aside from like this injustice with follow the star, this is like follow your happiness, what's like your true calling, but uncertain of the next best step. So it's like you're uncertain of actually really what to do now. You're uncertain of what that looks like, if you should stay or really just 5 of Cups it out of there. Can I get a couple more? Like on jump from someone you're unaware of. Not a hypothetical, this was actually planned with intent. Be clear. Spiritual linguist. Be seen. And I'm not limited to anything. I think you need to communicate with this person or entity before you leave the situation. I don't think you should back down. With be clear and be seen. You don't have to do this with anger, even if it's justified anger. But you might need to ask them why this hasn't gone through yet, because there is some aspect of this that you're not aware of, and I feel like that's how they want it, and you need to, at the very least, you need to know all of the pieces at play. If the answer is no, if they're not going to go through with it, then they should just say that. But on some level, like, no more insinuating or alluding to certain things, like black or white, like black and white. You might need a contract, some sort of paper trail, something that's like legally binding or would hold up in court. So whether that is to have this conversation in an email that you can cite for future reference, which I would probably recommend. Get something that would, that you can hold them to. Pile 4. Before you walk away from this. And in that, like if you send them an email, for example, highlight everything that you've done. Reiterate what was promised to you. The initial, like, I've just lost my words. The initial agreement, right? How you've met those requirements, those goals, the time that you spent doing that, and perhaps the delay in receiving what was promised to you via the agreement. So that way, when they respond, even if they like dismiss you and they're like, oh, well, we just haven't been able to do this or that, they are really, though, agreeing to the former message that all of that is true, and that will be important for you in the future, legally. I'm not a lawyer by any means. I just know that documentation is everything. And if you can get them to agree that those were the requirements and outlines and what they agreed to, you've got a leg to stand on. Much more than just trying to prove a verbal agreement. And again, I don't know how deep this runs. Like, this could just be a manager alluding to you getting more shifts or something, or a slight pay raise, and they just don't come through with that, and that might be more difficult. Actually, a pay raise might be pretty easy to prove. I don't know, but just get documentation. Get documentation, and because I think you're gonna have to be your own advocate, Power 4. But I'll tell you what, that 10 of Wands, that 9 of Wands, you don't have to take this lying down. You have a strong ass spirit. You've been using that strong spirit for them, and I think you're about to use it for you. But just remember, be diplomatic. When you're dealing with justice and law, be diplomatic. Be like a politician. Be blameless and thorough and transparent, so there's no ambiguity that can be used against you. Okay, let's get charms. Charms. Pile 4. Spirit guides, guardian angels. What do you have for my pile 4s? Confirmations, clarifications. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have the letter A for bad advice coming in from a family member or a friend. Look, even all of the advice I gave to you, if you think that's bad advice, please don't take it, okay? Yeah, you have to use your discernment and your intuition. And then you'll know when that advice is bad, but okay. Gemini, hello. We have I like how you roll, a little sushi. Be seen, which is interesting because we have the 8. These almost never come out. These charms are like a little too heavy. So this is a strength card to me. Be seen, be strong. Especially in like your own self-resilience and in how you carry yourself right now. You also might be seeing a lot of 8s. But we have the diamond and the heartbreak. I do think there's a heartbreak about this commitment that you thought was going to come through with this 9 of Wands energy. Because we have the moon also like on be seen, and that's... the moon is like the subconscious, it's the dark, it's what's happening, like, really that's not seen. That's quite interesting. Perfected harmony on 6 of Swords. Which is interesting, because the Magician and the 6 of Swords was the energy that was asking like what you wanted to do. And it's like you really want to take control of this and you almost just kind of leave. But there's this perfected harmony about you leaving versus like leveraging that in your own, for your own benefit. And whether that's leaving some parts of these roles or what they're having you do, or leaving altogether, and that making them recognize that it's time to compensate you. We have Taurus and the letter L. On jumped, we have Q, we have F. I don't know if anyone's actually going to get jumped or if this is like hypothetical. Maybe. I'm not an advocate of violence, okay? But like maybe carry a knife on you. Like a pocket knife. Something I learned in Houston when I worked in downtown, the women there taught me this, is to carry a lighter and a travel hairspray, and you have a travel blowtorch. Just something to think about. Don't use it on anybody unless you're getting like attacked, okay? That's not why I'm sharing this. But I'll tell you what, if somebody jumps you in the middle of the night when you're walking to your car and you've got like a little blowtorch, they're gone, okay? They are running for the hills. I also saw a wonderful video on TikTok of somebody that was at a gas station and a car pulled up and they were all trying to like steal his car, and he was like putting gas in his car and he just pointed the gas at the people and just kept throwing the gas on them. I don't know why that popped in my head, but like, there you go. That might be helpful. It worked. Okay. We have the letter A. We have the letter D. We have the letter V. Let's talk about it. Yeah, on 8 of Wands. Yeah, there's a conversation that needs to happen. We have the letter A again. And a happy face on the 8 of Wands. So maybe present yourself in like a very confident, we have that strength energy, in this like happy, like I know my worth energy when you have this conversation. Definitely not out of desperation. I am not limited to anything. We have okay. The letter G, and don't forget. Okay, don't forget, you are not limited to anything. Union. Also, don't let them forget that you're not limited to them, and they're keeping you in this position that we both know is unfair, that you guys both know is unfair. X. We also have an airplane on not hypothetical. This was actually playing with intent or someone you're unaware of. This could be traveling. This could have to do with travel. Details on 10 of Wands. So it's definitely important when you have this conversation to highlight the details of everything that you've been doing for this person or this requirement or this negotiation situation. Highlight everything that you've been doing, your value and all of that work, because that work is what needs to be compensated, pile 4. Let's get you some dice for my pile 4s. Oh, hello. Hi, Cancer. Confirmations and clarifications for pile 4. Okay. We have Leo. We have Capricorn. We have Cancer. We have Pisces. We have Taurus again. Crown Chakra and Ghost Realm on Be Clear. Okay. So maybe a big part of this is like you guys all, like you intuitively know what's right here. Both of you have like, it's like there's this recognition on what's owed, but it's starting to disappear because it's not been really addressed, and we have to be clear now. We're not just gonna let this die quietly off, okay? We're reviving it. We're bringing life back into this. We also have Mercury on 9 of Wands, heal your shadow, not hypothetical, actually plan, be seen. Mercury, just communication again, commerce, which I think is relevant. Intellect. There's definitely something that you are going to have to intelligently craft and communicate to someone else about. I think you have to be smart about the way you do it. Practice on 8 of Wands. So definitely think about how you're going to go about this communication. Maybe practice it. Maybe do a couple email drafts. You know, I'm not limited to anything. Really push that idea when you do address this. Like if they're like, oh, you have to stay where you're at because of this or that. Really be an advocate for yourself, that you're not limited for those reasons that they're maybe trying to say that you are, especially when you know you're not. Spiritual linguist, union, and first house. You guys really might have a gift actually, spiritually. You might also receive messages or downloads, or like I feel like the universe probably speaks to you quite a bit and you're good at interpreting it. Power 1. We also have the clock on this Three of Swords. A happy partnership is affectionate. And I think it's because this has taken way too long for you to be compensated. We do also have XOXO on Eight of Wands. So again, with like showing up in that happy guy, Leo, confident, I know my worth, my self-value, energy, like love and light, being charismatic, charming, but firm. We also have 9th house, which is interesting because that is also very spiritual. And this might have to do with learning something new with someone you're unaware of. Jumped. You might be learning something new and accessing some sort of spiritual counsel or advice. Something that's going to help balance the situation for you. Okay. I think that's everything. Just doing another quick look over. Yeah. Okay, pile 4. I'm gonna leave it there. I would absolutely love if you would let me know if this resonated in the comment section, please. It helps the channel grow. It also is a pat on the back for me. So I'm a words of affirmation person, so I always appreciate it. But yes, thank you guys for sticking with me here. I really hope that this was helpful for you. If you'd like to subscribe or share the video, like the video if you liked it, always appreciate that. Always, always, always. I have so much gratitude for you guys and helping this channel grow. But yeah, this was quite the reading. So I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you have a nice evening or day. But yeah, bye for now, guys.